what's up, guys? So, we are doing a special live video today. I am in San Diego, California, and Tony from Salona Wellness brought me down here to play some music later this afternoon. Really excited to get to that. And we're having some lunch here, though, and he wanted to treat me and Arnold, one of his clinicians, to some strange foods. So this is San Diego Strange Foods, Salona Wellness, Handpan Man collaboration edition. So we're gonna be eating some very strange foods. And I already saw one of them, and it's crickets. I'm gonna have some crickets here. I've never had crickets before. I'm excited. Anybody watching ever had crickets before? We're gonna be seeing what crickets are like. Chris is in the chat. What's up, Chris? Chris is one of my moderators. Chris with a K. So good to see you. How's it going? Hey, how's it going, Michael? What's up, mate? Yeah, how's it going, Francisco? Okay, here we go. So this is Tony. This is Arnold. This is Mitzi behind the screen here, and let's dive in.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So first on the menu is crickets. I don't know if you want to show them.
Yeah. But, okay.
All right, crickets, chapulines.
And in Spanish, crickets is chapulines.
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 Yeah.
Chapulines. So we got some nice avocados on top and some crickets underneath. Ooh.
All right,
Here we
so
go.
what's up? Okay, so we'll just drop some into each plate and have it fun.
Have either of you ever eaten crickets before?
I have not.
I have.
First time? You have? Mitzi has.
Mitzi's eaten crickets.
I don't know why
you
you
like
like so
them?
many.
They are, if they're salty,
They are salty.
they're very
Well, they smell like they are, at least.
Here we go. Look at this.
So should we eat? Just,
Yeah.
Crickets.
good. Con la mano?
Yeah, okay.
Crickets.
All right, let's just do this. All right, let's cheers. Ooh,
Now-
those are, look at that one. That was fat
A
right
little
there. That's a little
lengthy.
chubby cricket.
That's good.
Now this isn't a fear factor here, so if you decide something you don't want, that's okay.
Hey.
Salud.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah?
Whoa.
I gotta take care of it.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh,
Anybody ever had crickets before?
not bad actually.
Wow.
Let's see.
Do you think?
Oh my gosh. That's like way better than I was even imagining.
It's almost like a jerky.
That's better than jerky.
No.
Oh my gosh, there's
There's some spice in there too.
Yeah.
a ton of
There is.
flavor.
That's what I was like. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
It almost starts off similar to like seaweed or something, where it has that initial
So it's about
light,
here,
very light crunch.
Oh yeah, look at the size of this one.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh wow.
That's
There we
pretty
go.
good, sorry.
That big old guy right
Has
there.
the flavor of what?
Almost like those seaweed papers where it has like a light crunch.
Mhm.
Crickets, here we go, right?
I wonder what that seasoning is.
I don't know. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's right there.
Ah,
Don't eat that.
No, that's not true. That's
That was bursting with flavor. I
I
love it.
think so. All right, I'll try another. But
you don't like them?
There's-
I like them. I'm just a little squeamish sometimes.
Yeah?
Like my entire life sometimes.
Oh my god, they're so good. I don't know.
They're actually really good though. I'm not gonna lie. Much better than I expected. All right, so now for the main event.
Oh, I'm still eating the crickets.
No, no. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be able to finish this. Okay.
Now, see, I'm all about, in mental health, one of the biggest things about people is making sure that they understand each other, offering that empathy. And now I have that empathy with a lot of past cultures, but I also think about my childhood lizard too. So now we're all on the same page together.
Yeah.
I think they're incredible. Honestly, it almost tastes like there's like some citrus in there.
Yeah, I can see that.
And if you go
There's a
to
tanginess to it.
different regions, will have like different recipes and
Yeah.
different approaches, and so
This is very different.
this is only one style.
Nancy, would you like some more?
You like them? Yeah, me too. Do you like them, Arnold?
Yeah, I do.
I really like them.
And I really like the slice of avocado to go with it. It's a good a good balance.
I haven't had it with avocado yet, so.
Oh really?
I haven't.
Oh, I think I like it a lot better with avocado.
Okay, let me throw.
Because it is a little strong with just to pick like the spices and stuff.
Oh, well then there you
That's
go.
it.
Check it out. We're eating crickets here in San Diego. Those are crickets right there.
And
And
then
they're
the spice we should
way better than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, hold on, we'll introduce the drinks.
Right.
Let me.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
So we'll start pouring some of the drinks as well. We have Tamarindo, which is tamarind. That'll be the first one. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oops, sorry.
It's all good.
Tamarind or something?
Tamarind juice?
Is it coming?
Okay.
Cheers.
Salud, salud, salud.
Cheers.
Bam, bam, bam.
And salud.
Salud.
That's how you say cheers in
Yep,
Spanish.
salud.
That's great. Wow.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's have some more crickets. I am actually gonna have a little bit more crickets. All right.
I mean, it's so good.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about while we're finishing these crickets. Talk a little bit about your background in mental health, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. So, Tony was asking about my background in mental health. So, in case you guys didn't know, prior to becoming a professional musician, I worked in the mental health field. I got my bachelor's in psychology and my master's in social work, and I became a mental health therapist, and then I became a elementary school counselor. Any of my students watching out there? And then while I was working as an elementary school counselor, I started my career as a professional musician. And so thankfully my music career became successful enough that I was able to quit my day job, and now I just do music, which is pretty awesome.
And eat,
I-
and eat crickets
And
in
crickets
San
too.
Diego.
And I will say though, you guys giving me a tour around here, it brought back memories of a couple things. Of course, my time working in the mental health field, but also my time as a patient and client myself in the mental health field. So, just hearing you say the group room reminded me, I don't know if you know this or not, but I actually was admitted to a psych ward a few different times. And they had a group room, and this group room is much nicer than I was in the hospital. Yeah, totally just took me back to that. And so I actually have bipolar disorder. I don't know, did you know that?
Yeah, I think we talked about it briefly, but
Yeah.
thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Being vulnerable with that. Yeah, I mean that's what we do. That's what we do, and we're really trying to challenge our approach to mental health, through this, through food, through culture, through creativity, connection of mind and body. So we're thrilled to have you here. We're thrilled to be sharing a meal with you, talking about mental health, and having some new experiences. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
my
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Thanks
Yeah.
for being here. Honestly, I went home last night and I was telling my girlfriend about just the things that we talked about last night, and I was just like to the moon, just excited. I was like, I came through. I don't know, maybe you guys watching, have known from this past year has been a really difficult year for me, and things have really slowed down a lot for me in this past year, and so just to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing, and to be here and have this opportunity is like, just honestly, just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah.
Really, honestly,
Yeah.
really, truly.
Yeah.
And we feel the same. We're honored to have you here too.
Yeah, we're thrilled. We're thrilled, man. This is it's all in the name of mental health and talking about it openly, and being vulnerable and showing that we aren't perfect.
Yeah.
me included, us included. You know, trying to just be the best we can and be of service to others. And yeah, man, we're thrilled to have you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try weird foods.
What's that?
And try weird foods.
Yeah, trying foods.
Trying the foods. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking that I need some more crackers.
We've got a few things.
Trust me, we got a lot here, so I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you might, in about 10 minutes, you might say, why are these crickets? I had something else instead.
Need to snack on some more crickets.
Yeah, so I'll introduce the next one. The next food is wheat lacoche.
With like what
Wheat lacoche. Wheat lacoche is, it's corn with fungus.
Oh right, you're talking
Corn
about
with
this.
fungus on it. I've heard
Wow.
people actually really love it.
Okay.
I've never tried it. This is
God.
part of the Mexican.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. You want to show them?
It's black.
Yep. Yep, it is.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo-wee.
So will you say it in Spanish again?
Salud.
Wheat
Wheat
lacoche.
Wheat lacoche. It's like wheat lacoche.
Lacoche.
Like wheat, like Wheaties.
Yeah, wheat. Lacoche.
Wheat lacoche.
This is corn with fungus on it. Corn with fungus on it.
Would either of you like some salsa, or do you just want to try it straight like that first?
Oh, I think I'll try this straight.
I think it's always good to go first, like
First,
straight
okay.
up, and then add the stuff.
Okay. Mincy, would you like one?
Oh, and a little bit more.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I have a one slice.
So has anybody had this before? You
I've never had it either.
I don't know.
No.
Have you had it before?
I think on a tamal.
On a small?
Yeah.
Mincy's had it.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's really good.
These tortillas look good.
All
Cheers.
right.
All right, cheers. Salud.
Here we go.
Bam. Bam. All right.
I'm gonna wash down my crickets first. Okay, here we go. Yeah,
Pretty good.
That doesn't taste strange to me.
At all. It just tastes like a great quesadilla.
Yeah.
And then the corn tortilla on top of the corn is just really corny. I couldn't resist. Yeah. No, but this is great. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. It's I didn't know what to fully expect, and it's not quite like nopales, but or like cactus, but it's it's kind of almost in that vein, just a little bit. So
The aftertaste. That's where I'm catching it. Other than that, I mean, it's.
I don't. Oh, really? I don't have an aftertaste.
I haven't tasted it either.
Is that weird enough?
Is it weird? This?
Yeah, there was lacoche.
I mean, it sounds weird, but
We don't. Typically you don't have like black like food. It has a different color to it. But
yeah. It sounds weird, but it doesn't taste weird. So how do you know how they get the fungus on it?
Maybe you put some crickets on
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say put some crickets in it and see how that mixes. I don't know the history. It's definitely something I'd love to research some more.
I could eat these crickets all day long.
The crickets weren't bad. I actually think I like the crickets more than the quesadilla.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think that there's just the crickets have just a very strong flavor, like in a good way. It's.
Yeah.
All right. Should we try the yeah?
All right, let's see.
All right, rounds 2 here for the. Oh, here, finish the tamarind, so we'll have the new one.
Oh yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try some salsa on that.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, absolutely.
What do you call it?
I can't even put my finger. Wheat lacoche. Yeah, of course. I can't put my finger on it. To be honest, it's obviously not just. It's good.
Yeah.
It's great. You guys don't get that aftertaste though?
Not
It's a little bit of
really.
an aftertaste. I can't identify it, to be honest, but it's good, and that tortilla is amazing.
I think
Alright,
we
let's see how
actually
the
mixed it
salsa
with
is.
nopales too.
That is too. That's
Oh.
so it does. It could
I thought
potentially have
I thought that's what this is
cactus.
right here.
Oh.
Like you can see a little. This is
This is the with
no.
lacoche. Right here.
Let's see.
This is the with lacoche, and this is the nopal.
Would you mind showing it on the camera also?
Yeah, go for it.
With lacoche and nopal.
So nopal is cactus. So
Oh.
it's slivers of cactus. It appears that there's slivers of cactus cooked in there with
so this is the cactus.
the thicker pieces.
Little black.
The green and
That would be the cactus, right?
that's the huitlacoche.
So we like what? That's
Oh.
the fungus.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You'll see like little green.
This right here might be the cactus. Little squared
The
pieces.
longer ones.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So where did you get all this from the same place?
I did. It's a place in Chula Vista.
Two different places.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, the place in Chula Vista are these, and I'll explain that a little bit. And Arnold picked up the Huitlacoche quesadilla. Do you remember the place?
El Borrego.
El Borrego on El Cajon Boulevard. Try them out. It is great. And the drinks also came from El Borrego. Trying to remember the place in Chula Vista. Okay, the place in Chula Vista that we're gonna try the tacos from is called De Cabeza El Único. De Cabeza El Único, and they are at 1043 Broadway in Chula Vista. What were you asking for?
Also, keep passing the bread. I don't feel
Yeah.
the bread. Here, pass one of green, see if you like some. This one's gonna be a little bit more milder. But it has a good flavor.
I've already eaten my
Well, we'll dip it quickly.
I'm still going with the cactus though.
The crickets are good. The crickets are great.
I'm telling you, these crickets are.
Woo-wee. Here we go with the next ones. All right.
You're very excited about
I'm something with the next ones coming up. I don't know what I wanna. I can't put my finger on those either. So the first one that we have here.
Here,
this one.
hold on one second.
Yeah.
I want to just see if there's anybody got any questions.
Oh
or
yeah, go
comments
for it. Go
already.
for it. And that'll give us.
This is the other
Thanks,
one.
Chris.
No, since you put it back in the box.
Oh, okay.
Corn with fungus, yeah. What's up, Instagram? How's it going? Let me see if I can find any comments here.
Here's something from the cup, I think.
You like my birthday song? Thank you, Gio.
I was gonna say, do you have to start playing the other ones?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, what's up, sweet Grammy? Thanks for being here. Happy birthday! So I was by Sunset Cliffs this morning, and they were doing a Susan G. Komen run or something, and there was this lady that had on these massive boobies.
So it's like a breast cancer awareness.
Yeah. Breast cancer awareness, and she also had a hat with boobies on it too. And I was like, "Can I make a video with it?" So she's like, "Yeah, of course." And so we went to go make a video, and her son came up, and he was like, I don't know, maybe like 10 years old, 11, something like that. And she was telling him what we were gonna do, and he's like, "Are you the birthday guy?"
Yeah, dude.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm the birthday guy."
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. So we made a birthday video. I think it's gonna be really funny.
Oh, that's great.
Mm.
I'm gonna pass the plate.
Here, you guys play?
Let me grab your kid real quick.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, what we got?
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that we all.
Make sure it's all.
Oh, I'm getting the bigger one, huh?
No, not really.
Okay.
This one was falling off just a bit.
Okay. So the next one. All right. Let's pour some drinks first, actually. Want to finish that? And then I'll pour the
Jamaica next?
Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamaica is
Habiscus.
Habiscus.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
here we go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And just next.
Growing up, I had this a lot. So
Yeah.
This was like a childhood favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting because growing up, I always thought, man, I wonder who else drinks, who drinks the Jamaica or who drinks the Tamarindo, because I only drink horchata. Like
I didn't really have horchata until I was like late in my teens. Like I like the time it was around, but like all the places I would always just have Jamaica.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, Tamarindo is like in common in like some sodas in Mexico. So I had that, but I love horchata because it was like a new flavor on lots.
And I didn't try Tamarindo or the Jamaica until I was in my teens also, because I was all about the horchata. So yeah, so this is
And
Jamaica.
what is it made of?
Hibiscus, like the flower.
It's made from hibiscus.
Yeah. So they boil it, and then they put some sugar in it as well. So.
Cheers.
You can also make beet water
Wow.
with lemon.
That's delicious. That's nice and sweet. So this is Jamaica? Jamaica.
Yeah.
Made from hibiscus flowers.
Yep.
Cool is that?
All right. Let's sign up for this one. All right, next one.
Oh, and wait, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, please.
I heard you guys were talking about just like your childhood and growing up and whatnot.
Yeah.
And drinks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were raised here in San Diego?
Yeah. Yeah. I was born in LA. Born in LA. I lived there until I was about 5 years old. My parents are from Mexicali and Tijuana, right across the border towns on both of them. Lived in Los Angeles till I was about 5 years old, and then we moved down to Imperial Beach, which is South San Diego, and kind of bounced around South San Diego. But I've been in San Diego since I was 5, and now I'm 42. So, yeah, I wouldn't say born and raised, but definitely raised in San Diego. Yeah. What about you? Were you born in San Diego?
Yep, I was born in San Diego. Lived here for the most part, other than some brief periods in LA and West Virginia. I've been in San Diego pretty much my whole life, and so. But my parents, my mom's from Mexico. My family is from a little deeper into Mexico. Originally, they were from a state called Guanajuato, and then they moved up to the same city as Mexicali, which is right on the border, about an hour and a half from here driving. That's on my mom's side, and my father, that's the Chinese side of the family. They are from China originally, but they moved to Boston, and then. He came here, she came here, they met, so got a little bit of a blended background.
Yeah, cool.
And you had some time in China.
I did.
Yeah.
When I was in college, I spent the semester studying abroad, and you know Xiamen or Fujian province.
Yes,
Yeah.
very the big population in New York, like the Fujian community.
Yeah.
So
So I was at Fujian University, or no, I'm not. I'm sorry, Xiamen University, and it was incredible, so good. Yeah. So, but I'm just boring.
No.
Caucasian. I mean, my family history is let's see, probably the biggest part of the family history. My grandmother's family was German, so I'm like a quarter German, and then my maternal grandfather was Polish, and so I'm a quarter Polish, and then I think I had a Hungarian great grandmother, and then my longtime ancestors from my family surname came from England, before the Mayflower. So my family's been here in America since time of the colonies.
well, you've got English nailed down. Können Sie Deutsch sprechen?
Sprechen die Deutsch?
Yeah.
What about Alemán?
Man, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know you guys didn't do that.
Wait, were you? I thought you were speaking German.
It was, and then I told him what I told you in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I was like, it sounded like German.
Good.
I don't really know much German. That's it. I know more Chinese. Do you know? Wait, so.
Nope.
That was good. Nope. How do you say no in Chinese?
I don't know.
Nope.
Good. That's a good question. You know why? It's because I've culturally let down that side of my people in a lot of ways. Just because. So my grandmother, my great grandmother moved from China and came and settled in San Francisco first. Then that's where my grandmother was raised before she moved to Boston. And my grandmother really did not like her Chinese upbringing. And as a result, she said, my children are going to be American. So she cut the line. And so, there's a lot of, there's that term that gets thrown around a little bit, American-born Chinese. And that's kind of where I would say that our family falls under, because there's a lot of things that we practice in customs, but don't have the language. And so, and one thing I try to do is I read a lot about the history and the culture. But even then, I always wonder, this is reading in English, and what might get potentially lost in translation. So.
And that's pretty common in Asian cultures, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where, you're in America, you kind of cut off certain.
No, I mean, really all cultures. Studies will say that anybody who immigrates, at least in the U.S., actually, that right around the second generation born in the U.S., they really cut off from learning that native language and a lot of those cultural customs and practices.
And I guess I've had a different experience because, I mean, I'm Mexican American. We're growing up, you know, Southern California, right by the border, and for me, you know, I didn't have to experience that so much. Of course, you know, I shared a little bit yesterday where it's, I feel a little bit, when I'm in Mexico, I feel like I don't fit in, but when I'm here, it's also like, wait, I'm not fully American either, even though I'm Mexican American, born here, raised here, so it's just, such an interesting,
But it's all about reframing. It doesn't always like that. Doesn't everything I always said doesn't have to be like a bad thing. As you know,
Yeah.
if we're losing something here, it means that something else is being gained as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
so-
mean, and just this, like tapping into culture, tapping into food, tapping into, you know, our parents' stories and all that. That's how I'm regaining it. That's how I'm trying to experience it because I want to pass this on to our kids.
Yeah, well, and you're also writing your own stories for your kids.
Yeah, absolutely. So next on the menu here.
You know, that was all time for stalling. Like it was a great conversation, but it was just mentally preparing for us.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, just by looking at it, what do you think is in
This
this?
is the brains.
This is brain.
Okay, we're gonna eat some
Sesos.
brains. What is it called?
Sesos.
Sesos.
Sesos. So
Now,
I haven't tried any of these foods ever.
I was just gonna ask. So I was
Ever.
gonna ask, are any of these like actually like common cultural dishes?
So I think this I've had before, but in a different style. Like I said, even by cities, not just states, but in cities they have different recipes. And so the one I had was a little bit more mixed in with like red sauce too. And so
Food for thought.
yeah,
Food for thought.
food. I thought they were gonna say more.
No, with the brains. Come on, I'm a father.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna show the camera.
Nothing like cold
All right.
brains.
So, if you're just joining us, I'm here in San Diego at Salona Wellness. I'm going to be playing some music later. And we're having some strange foods and talking about mindfulness before we play music later. And the strange food right now is brains. Have any of you ever eaten brains before? This is my first time eating brains. So, here we go. We'll see what it's like.
All right, so
Okay. Woo-wee. Cheers. Salute.
Cheers.
oh,
to
it's
brains.
gonna break a little bit here.
Let's
So
do this.
there we go.
All right.
Interesting. That doesn't taste strange to me.
No, I like this a lot.
Do we know?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Shockingly.
Do we know who these brains belong to before we ate them?
That's not to ask.
Yeah.
Or what type of animal these brains came from?
Oh, let me think about it.
The cow, right?
Cow brains.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe.
Try some salsa on the cow.
It's almost always cow brain.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a chicken brain. Then it's a chicken brain.
Those are the smaller tacos.
We're not done with the cow yet either. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's cow brain because we got some other parts.
Oh boy.
Now, it was a good question though that you had. Like, is this like gimmicks, like tourists, like wild exotic food, or is this like things that people have? And in this case,
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I've been to a few places, and one that always stands out is when I was in Iceland.
Oh,
They have this, like they have a lot of local fish, but one thing they give to the tourists a little bit more is they give fermented shark.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think that was a bad. Others don't share that. It's a little
Yeah.
strong in its way, but that's something that's like completely like for tourists, designed for tourists. But this is like this is
It's
home.
not. It's not though. I mean, like there is history behind it.
There is, but
Yeah.
but it's not as common to eat on like a daily basis per
Right.
se. Whereas things like herring, salmon, lamb, those are things that are a lot more common.
Yeah, like because I watched something about the fermented shark in Iceland, and I think it was like it's like a special occasion. dish.
Yeah, and it's like honestly, I thought that was good.
Yeah.
But this here, I was curious to see how this would taste compared to the other recipe I've had. Yeah, this is very good.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I if you would have just given me this taco and said this is a taco, I wouldn't have like thought.
It looks and almost tastes like chicken, right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, if somebody said this is a chicken taco, they're like, oh, okay, chicken taco.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought.
That tastes it, yeah. That's,
Much
you know,
better.
like,
It kind of looks like cauliflower to me, like this is the actual look of it, but
Right. Mm.
Not bad.
Wash it down with the hibiscus water.
Mhm.
It's nice. Yeah, I love doing stuff like this. That's like, I mean,
Well, yeah.
it's so cool. I honestly, like, I'm honestly just really stoked to be doing this.
Yeah, man, no,
this,
it's real.
this is fun. This is
Yeah.
fun.
It is the first for me too. I've never had any of it, so.
I'm a foodie and I love trying new things, being adventurous.
He's blown away because I think he was thinking of something completely different, like what the flavor, what to expect.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what's going on, guys?
We're
That plate was
just eating some brains.
Rick. We're on live. Come say hi.
How's it going, man?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm Adam.
Great, nice.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, y'all are really.
Do you want to have some brains?
You want brains or do you want some chapulines?
There's chapulines.
Chapulines right there.
Crickets.
Crickets.
They're so good, man.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Have you?
Where did you go?
I don't know, man. You should try these ones. They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Are you
different, like,
digging?
like cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Try one of those. They're so flavorful. It's crazy, man.
The brain's not bad. And so the reason I asked, are you sure this is brain? Are you sure this is brain? Because this plate was split between brain and regular chicken. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Shockingly.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
really good.
The flavor on that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
We just had wheat black culture also, so.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you're not sure that was actually brain?
No, I think it was, because that's chicken over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because now you're thinking, I was like,
Wait, what's chicken?
I don't think it was.
What if this is brain?
Ah!
Right.
Let me see.
Eat it. Eat
This looks like brain.
No!
I was looking over there and I was like, oh my god.
No, do it again! I was so
We did not just eat brain.
Oh,
We just ate chicken.
Oh, I was like, I'm fine. I can eat this all day.
Oh my god. So there you
Wait.
go.
No.
Before we go any further, we have a question for Tony from the viewers.
Yeah.
The question is, oh wait, yeah, it's from Rahul Aurora. He says, "Is the guy in the middle the king, sitting on his gold throne?"
So,
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm going to share a little bit of our background. So Salona Wellness, we've been at this location for about a year. Before that, unfortunately, our first location burned down. So what ended up happening afterwards, our community really came together, helped us out a lot, and we had a lot of furniture that was donated. One of them being this gator skin chair, which certainly looks like a king's chair, but it was gifted. It's not. Yeah, it's a dope chair. I love it, but yeah.
It's so funny because
It does look like a
before we started the video, you're like, I don't know, is this chair too much?
No, nobody's gonna notice.
Like the king of Florida.
Gracias, Raúl.
Like the king of Florida.
Hi, Super Mario Adventures. And Justin, it wasn't chicken. It wasn't chicken. Wait, no, it was chicken.
Oh, it was chicken.
It was chicken. We're about to have the brains. We're about to have the brains.
gosh.
We mixed them up. There was chicken tacos and brain tacos.
Oh my god. Crazy.
So now you guys are gonna try
Sorry.
the brain.
Hey, Mitzi, sorry we ate your tacos.
I was so proud of myself.
I was wondering if you had some of your people that were commenting, if any of them have tried this stuff or they're familiar
I
with it.
haven't seen anybody say, yeah.
Oh, it'd be a good time to check while I get these prepped here. These are the chicken tacos coming right up here.
Bacon is good for me, says. I was hoping for a live birthday song. Okay, here we go. Here's the live birthday song for Bacon. Ready? Your birthday, your birthday. Your birthday, happy birthday. It is your birthday. It is your birthday. It is your birthday. Happy birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. Happy birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. It's Bacon's birthday. Happy birthday. There you
All
go.
right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, here we go with the brains
Okay.
again.
So,
These look like brains.
yeah. All right, here we go.
It's just gonna make me smarter.
All right.
Okay, so we thought that we were eating chicken tacos before, but we were, no, we thought we were eating brain tacos before, but we were actually eating chicken tacos.
These are the brains.
This
The
is
brains of the operation.
the brain
I was
tacos.
looking over there and I was just like,
I thought I was ready earlier.
I was like, don't
Cheers
look
to
like chicken.
brains.
And that's why I was like, I could have sworn these are chicken.
To knowledge.
To knowledge. Here we go.
Right.
Okay.
Yep, that's definitely not as good as the chicken taco.
It's not bad.
Okay. I should have tried it immediately when you guys did. Is there lemon? I thought there was lemon somewhere. Oh, those were for the chicken tacos though.
Oh,
Oh, it's similar to the liver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
A little chili.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's
Very pasty.
yes, very tasty.
That's what really threw me off at first was that texture. It's just pasty, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Once you get past that, the flavor's not bad.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd go for a brain taco.
Oh.
I'm gonna add some salsa.
I'm not opposed to it, but it's not my favorite thing.
Well, you eat it.
I got to a point I couldn't chew anymore.
Right? I'm still traumatized.
Yeah, it's actually, when you put some salsa on it, actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's also to anything though. It's pretty good.
Not anything. Almost anything.
Almost anything.
How are you doing, Sonny?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so how did you decide what to select here for these dishes?
If I'm being honest and very vulnerable here, it's usually the foods that I have avoided most.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have the appetite of a 5-year-old, so
Yeah.
I would prefer chicken nuggets and pizza all day.
Wow, good for you.
But I'm open to trying new things and being vulnerable.
But not usually.
Not usually.
That's very particular.
Tony's very particular. Yeah.
Mm.
What are your thoughts? Were you
This or in
picky?
general? Yeah.
Okay.
I've had some like really weird stuff like over the years, and that's one thing with some travels is that you'll learn in certain cultural situations to eat it, like
Yeah, okay.
like to not to eat it. Otherwise, it is some social implications of like disrespect, or even if it's just like family
No, I get it.
and
For sure.
some wild flavors. So this, no, this was good. Like I said, for me the only hurdle was that pasty texture at first. I
Yeah.
was a little thrown off, and I think once you got to maybe a good little zoom, I'm like, But I
You
mean,
know, it's kind of like a tuna salad in a way.
yeah.
Yeah.
And tuna salad is my least favorite food in the world.
When I saw the menu of what was everything going on here, my first thought was like, this is everything that these are all the tacos that the kids avoid. Like
Yeah.
This kid.
like we have like all of these things here.
You're enjoying that.
With the salsa, it's not bad. Yeah.
Where my family lives in, there's like a whole line of street street vendors, and each vendor has like a different one of different cuts of beef and lamb and some pork. And so you like, for example, like my family, we would go to the number 5 one for the specific things. But like if you wanted the brains, go to number 2. If you wanted
Okay.
carne asada or something like that, which wasn't really as popular for that region of the town, but that would be like over at the end, like
It's
right
just like
around.
tacos and gordo. You have
Go
different
to
lines.
the whole street.
But it's a street.
Street.
It's a
Oh,
street.
wow.
The taco,
Okay.
the tacos El Gordo own the whole block.
Yeah,
But-
seriously.
But you know, small scale, and these streetcars almost kind of connect like Legos, so it almost looks like one long kind of thing.
I hope when they leave, they all kind of go like a train. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Whatever.
so let's rate this a little bit.
No, wait, one more question.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
So, I've heard you guys both kind of talk about
Mhm.
these dishes being around your childhood. So, like I remember, this was nothing from my childhood, you know? So I'm just curious, like, all of these dishes you guys have heard of, seen
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
seen people eating it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, growing up, I would visit my cousins in Tijuana, or, we would go there often. I mean, we lived 2 exits from the border. So we would go there a lot, a couple times a week, was not uncommon. So, we'd go to taco stands and they had different things. I mean, granted, I didn't see the brains a lot, but there were definitely, like, cachete, which is cheek, or lengua, which is beef tongue, cabeza. I mean, cabeza's everywhere out here. So I would see it a lot.
Could be.
Cabeza being like the head, and
Oh.
like all different parts of the head. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up seeing it a lot. I always opted for the quesadilla, or the bean burrito, or beans, just beans in general.
And that's his go-to. Like every restaurant, like that's his litmus test of if a place is good,
Yeah.
it's their beans.
Yeah, beans. If you can't get the bean burrito right, then I'm not gonna try it. Try the restaurant, So yeah, bean burritos were my go-to. I mean, did you see it growing up a lot?
So like I said, whenever I traveled to go see family, it would be common, like on the streets. For my mom was one of 16 like kids, and so as a result, and they were in a fairly like poor part of Mexico, or in Mexicali, where they lived in, and as a result, they were like, okay, we have the animal, and we're going to use every part of the animal.
Yeah.
So for her growing up at home, it was very commonplace for that stuff. Whenever they had meat, it was virtually everything. They even used the bones for stuff too.
And you make broth. And
Yeah,
make
exactly.
all that, like-
Everything was used. Nothing was wasted because money was so difficult to maintain.
I mean, what, 18 or 16?
Yeah, 18 with the parents.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was a lot for them to deal with. And this is not like Salona is maybe double the space of where they all lived. But they made it work. And they were very happy, very loving. And my mom passed a lot of things on. But she did allow me to stick with the quesadillas and the bean and cheeseburgers and other stuff from time to time too. So
Yeah. Growing up, also, same thing. My parents just let me eat the beans and the quesadillas and all that. And I wasn't a big fan of meat to begin with, and still, I mean, you're seeing it. I'm not finished with most of them. I'll try them. But my parents also, family, they had a bunch of siblings on my dad's side, and my mom's side 10 and 8. It's pretty common. So, I mean, this definitely came from trying to make everything stretch and trying to feed everyone, and thinking about money, really trying to use the entire animal. So I'm sorry if it was offensive that I didn't finish it, but I'm definitely trying.
I just thought that the greatest thing, the hurdle for him having braids was one thing, but the fact that what ended up happening is we turned out it was chicken, and then we had the brains out.
I called it too. I said, I want to be shot. Like this tastes like chicken.
And for the record, for everyone here, he took the tacos off the plate and said, "All right, these are the brain ones."
Yeah.
Well, according to how it was written,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, chicken and brain. It was like this. So I grabbed it from this side, and I was like, oh, that looks like chicken. Great, I could do that.
So I'm also curious then,
Yeah.
with you not being a very adventurous eater, but yet you organize all of this.
I like challenging myself.
Is it, when did you come up with this idea to do this?
When did we come up with this? A couple months ago, we're like, hey, we should, explore our culture a little bit and start tapping into these things that are, almost, I don't know, would you say taboo? Just we don't touch those things, And especially for me, I doubled down. I'm like, I've never touched any of these, and I want to challenge myself, and be vulnerable.
Were you planning on doing this today with me?
No.
Or it was just because yesterday I said that I like street food.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
initially, what was the idea?
I don't think we had a big idea for
Just
this.
random foods or
we
something,
were just gonna think some like local things that are like that we all recommend that we know personally from living here. But then this was very late last night when he communicated. We're like, all right. I was like, great, perfect. One thing that I'm trying to do that I haven't told some of these folks, you and I talked about a little bit, but doing this, but with like different sweets, like from different cultures and things like that you can find. San Diego's home to a lot of things. I can also quick imports for stuff, so it still comes out as very fresh. Sometimes you get products and they come out like dried, or it's been a few months or something like that. That one might be fun. So should you find yourself in town again, and if you have a sweet tooth, then you can check that out too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it out in a couple days if it lines up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is really I'm trying to be open and vulnerable and try things out and
And that's respectable. That's very respectable, because a lot of people will stay in their comfort zone, which is absolutely their right to as well. But one thing I talk about is new experiences help grow the brain in a lot of ways. That's why travel is very popular, because it expands your mind in a new way. And what I tell people who can't travel or do these things, go try a different restaurant. Go walk somewhere, or even drive somewhere locally you've never been to before. And if even that's too much, go to a place you like and just try something different off the menu.
yeah, be willing to play around a little bit and enjoy things and get out of your comfort zone and, you know, grow. I mean, this is part of it for me. I never thought I was gonna like the chapulines, the crickets. I'll be very honest. Those were good, man.
Really good.
Those were good. And then the la coche, the corn with the fungus on it.
Yeah.
That was great. The brains, the second time around, I'm good. Yeah.
Handpan, the first time it was
The
good.
first time, amazing. Hey, guess what? Guys, this tastes like chicken.
And then, like the whole time, I'm just looking at this, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is, I've never seen brains like this before.
I shouldn't have said
That's why you
anything.
were like-
Mitzi's eating her chicken tacos over there.
Oh, were you eating the brain taco?
No, I ordered some chicken
You ordered the
tacos.
chicken.
Yeah. She ordered
I
those
imagine if I
separate
would've
tacos.
seen them, like, no, thinking it was chicken.
Oh man, all right.
Give you a little more chicken.
Chapulines, yeah. So let's do some, maybe we'll do a little bit of horchata and then we start.
Not big enough?
You don't mind, that would be awesome, thank you. Do we have any more ice now?
Yeah. I can help set that up.
Yeah, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Ah,
Actually, and while they're out, you know, kind of refilling on everything, would you mind sharing a little bit about your music and how that relates to how it affects your mental health, also your community? You know,
Yeah.
how does your community affect your mental health and being able to get that feedback from people enjoying it and checking in with you? You know, Salona is about, you know, approaching mental health through community, through culture, through creativity and the connection of the mind and body. And what you do is certainly, you know, touching on all of those pillars. If you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about that, I would love that. Yeah.
So as far as like music affecting my mental health goes, you know, I started playing the drums right after my father committed suicide, and I remember sitting at a drum set and just like having headphones on, and just like getting lost in the rhythm, and it just kind of making all my worries disappear, you know. And got into a couple bands and dreamed of being a rock star someday. But then I went to college, thought I had to, you know, get a degree and kind of let go of my music. And
Stop chasing your dreams, stop following your
Yeah.
heart, yeah.
And it wasn't that music came back to me until after my divorce, and I just was like at a really low point in my life, and just was feeling really depressed and sad. And I wanted to remember back to a time when I felt happy. And so I remembered sitting in a drum set as a kid and getting lost in the rhythm and how happy that made me feel.
Yeah.
And so I bought myself a drum set and started, you know, experiencing that again. And then I was feeling lonely. Went to some open mic nights. Met a guy with a band that hired me to be a drummer. And this was my first time ever getting paid to play music.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that this was something that was an opportunity for me. It was not on my radar at all. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I started, you know, playing the drums in this band, and it was like, wow, this is so incredible. And yeah, I guess it just, you know, gave me this happiness. You know, it made me like excited to just start, you know, chasing my dream again, you know?
Yeah.
And
Playing again, being playful,
Yeah.
enjoying it, yeah.
And I made a video not long ago, I was just talking about it at the end of a live video. And just basically about, you know, somebody said something to me once about like, what's the point of chasing your dreams if it's never gonna happen? And I said, well, even if it doesn't ever happen, even if your dream is never attainable, sometimes it's chasing the dream that keeps you alive and gets you through hard times.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, and here I am now look at it, I've been chasing this dream. Brought me here to San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean,
man.
so I've been through some hard times in my life, and I think it's having a dream that gives you hope, and hope is what keeps you alive.
Yeah.
And so for me, music has been hope.
Mhm.
Music has been peace, and it's been happiness and connection with people, and so yeah, that's music for me. That's how it's affected my mental health. I feel like you have another part of the question.
No, I mean, really, it's just a combination of, how has music affected your mental health, and also how has the community,
Oh, the community.
the support you're getting from your community, and also, seeing that it's also helping other people. I think I shared my story with you where I have ADHD, and just being able to listen to your music while I'm working, while I'm, getting ready in the morning, or whatever it is, has helped me. It's been healing in a sense, and also helps me stay on track, and it's been beautiful. So, hearing that type of feedback and hearing that type of feedback from the community, what does that do, and how does that feel?
Yeah, I love the instant feedback
Mhm.
from my community. It's wonderful. And it's so cool to be able to do what makes you happy, and then see that it also makes other people happy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I have done and I would do this for free,
Mm-hmm.
because it makes me happy.
Yeah.
So to have a career doing it, it's just honestly kind of mind blowing. It's just
Yeah.
wow, people want to support me in pursuing my dream.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's honestly, last night, just having the conversation with you, and just sharing my dreams,
Mm-hmm.
and just hearing you be want to help me with that, and want me to have that. It's really incredible.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, we're thrilled. We are. I mean, really, that's what we do. And you sharing about your music and sharing about what it does for you. It's being of service to others. It's beautiful. So, here we're here for people from all walks of life, and our goal is to build people up. Whether people are almost there or whether people are gaining those foundational skills, our goal is just to continue to help people, propel people, give them the tools to reach those dreams, regardless of what those dreams are. So, we're thrilled to be experiencing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I really do.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Cool. So let's do some more chata and let's do some more tacos.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, let's talk some more, man. I'm gonna avoid these a little bit now.
Oh, actually, we just had this carne asada, not brains. Brains is actually over here.
The brain just keep getting pushed back.
Here, hold on. I just want to say thank you to you guys too. Just, I wouldn't be able to do this without having you guys supporting me, and so I'm thankful for you guys, and thank you for whatever you do to support me. I really appreciate it.
Horchata.
Yeah.
Have you had horchata?
I have had horchata, yeah.
You've had horchata?
Oh, yes. Since then, I've
Horchata is my favorite. It's my favorite. I love horchata. So, horchata is traditionally a rice drink mixed with canela, which is cinnamon, kind of grind it up. So, traditionally, it is non-dairy. A lot of places do, add milk to kind of change the flavors a little bit, stretch it a little bit or whatever. But traditionally, it's supposed to be just rice water. So this is what horchata is. Actually, let's start cutting these guys up.
Yeah.
What
What are we
do
gonna take? Let's do a quick sip.
Salud, salud. Cheers.
Cheers.
Horchata.
Wait, so you have to explain what just happened there.
Yeah.
We cheers,
Mhm.
and then you tapped your glass on the.
What does that come from? I don't know. I've always
So,
seen boom, boom, boom.
Different people have different things, I suppose.
Tell me.
I don't know about that. I don't know. That was your thing.
I've always grown up. Well, not grown up, but that's what I've always seen. Boom, boom, boom.
My
You know?
boyfriend does it too.
Yeah.
You know, I saw that a lot in Ted Lasso. I don't know if either of you have watched Ted Lasso. When they cheers each other, they do that. They cheers. But any drinks that they
And it's
have.
supposed to be wood.
What was that?
From what I know, it's supposed to be wood.
Yeah. My background like this is just for me, after you cheers the person, eye contact, lift up towards them, and then you drink. But it's all different practices.
So, are you aware of any of the Chinese tradition behind it?
Nope.
You want to hear some of it?
I don't know. Yeah.
When I went to China, I actually was in part of like a cross-cultural program. So like the whole thing with going there was like learning the language, the history, the culture, and so we talked about these kind of things. And so anyways, so what they said is like when you go to cheers, you say ganbei,
Mhm.
which means dry cup, and then you're actually supposed to like lower your glass below the other person's glass as a way of like staying
Respect.
humble and respect, like
Okay.
you are higher than me type thing. So yeah, anyways, that was it's also just interesting. Different cultures do different things.
Yeah. What's the Spanish or Mexican saying?
Arriba, abajo, centro,
Para adentro. Up, down, center, in. Yeah.
It kind of turns into like a song too, a little bit. Everybody will say it. Alright, you need the next one.
Which one are we doing? Okay, so next one, which I think, according to the label,
Well, listen, labels mean nothing anymore. Well,
you're
just
telling me, man, I have brain twice.
the only one I can say is we know which one's going to be in the center,
Yeah.
and that would be his brains 2.0.
Wait, you had brain twice.
Yeah.
So your first one.
No, I thought it was.
Oh,
but in my mind, I was like,
This
oh,
second
wait,
one though
wait,
would
wait.
be similar to the brain.
But this guy, This next one is lips. Cow lips, beef lips, labios. Once again, I've never had it. You're probably expecting something like a calamari type rubbery consistency is what I'm thinking. Probably real similar to the gizzards we had yesterday.
Yeah, those are good.
They were shockingly good.
Yeah.
I did not think I was gonna like them. A lot better than brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, plates.
Plates.
There's one here. Yeah.
That looks like lengua.
This one does. Oh, here.
Not sure.
All right.
Kiss it.
Here we go. Kiss the taco.
Right here.
So,
A little.
Mwah.
That's not bad.
not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It almost tastes like a shredded beef or something.
Yeah.
It tastes like birria without the extra sauce.
Yeah, beef, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this in there to kind of replicate that. Actually, so
Yeah.
This
I'm
one.
doing some sauce.
How spicy are the salsas?
This one's pretty mild.
This one's a little bit spicy. I mean that one's just.
Yeah.
You might
I think that was just coming together.
I think so.
Mm.
Okay.
2 o'clock?
What time does the event start?
4.
4? Okay. About 45 minutes. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this would be like a go-to for me, but it's not bad.
It's no brains.
Yeah. Better than
Is
brains.
it flavorful or is it like? Nothing
It's
tastes like anything?
honestly it tastes like what you would expect to be chewing someone's lips.
Yeah.
The texture.
I found that rubbery, that weird rubbery, almost
Yep.
gelatinous or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Now this sort of stuff was kind of what I grew up with a little bit, so I like this one. This is my favorite. So
You had this before.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He likes lips.
Cooked at home or eaten somewhere else?
At the family's home, like in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if you were visiting family?
a little bit. There would be a little bit more like spices and juices. So it would add to like this, I would say has like, it has some flavor, but I think it needs the salsa a little bit to add like a little bit, like if you wanted to taste it with this red one, it adds a little bit to it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I took a bite into this and this almost took me a little bit on memory lane.
I keep going back to the crickets.
The crickets are great.
I love how much I love those crickets.
I'm shocked about how good they were.
I need to make some for sure.
Yeah, these were good.
Have you had these ones yet?
Yeah, but like they only had like salt at the place that I tried them.
Oh, but you haven't tried these ones though?
Yeah.
When did you try them?
Just now.
Yeah.
Just today.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
They
Flavor
seem
is
like they
good.
have like a little bit of like chili and like garlic or something.
It reminds me of something. I can't.
Like some chips or something.
I don't know. It reminds me of something. I can't think. It's not chips. It was initially jerky, like a beef jerky, but then I don't know.
Chili morita.
I can't. I don't know.
So when you had these another time, were they flavorful like that?
Not flavorful like this.
These are-
seem like they're spicy.
Yeah.
And they have a flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were just with salt.
Yeah.
But even just with salt, they were good.
Yeah.
It's like a good snack.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you like any flavor?
Sure.
You know what it reminds me of? I just remembered right now.
Okay.
Dehydrated kale.
Thank you.
If you guys have ever had kale chips?
Yeah,
When it's dehydrated, that's what it reminds me of.
Or charalitos.
Is that?
You never had charalitos?
Oh, saladitos.
No, charalitos.
No.
They're little fishes, dried fishes.
Like a sardine
With
almost?
Uh-huh.
No, I never had that. See, and that's going back to I push a lot of things away when people offer. It's like, oh, good,
I
thank
used to
you.
like buy those things when I was like a lot.
So this one's now the designated cutting plate since.
What's that?
This is the one. This
Wait, why was there only 5 in that one?
because they only had one left of this.
Oh,
And it has to, okay,
okay.
send it to me, yeah.
Okay. Let's
Oh
just
my, okay.
let's just taste this one first. Let's not talk about it at all. Let's just go into it.
You know what it is?
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
Have you had it before?
Yep.
Did you like it?
No.
This one, okay.
As a kid,
I know, it's
no,
fair.
but the reason why I didn't like it was as a kid was because it was a little bit of a mental hurdle to get over.
As a kid, as an adult.
But as an adult, I had it another time, and I wouldn't say that like I would never order it, but I don't think I think that there was some things that we had here. Like I think the brain is a little harder to.
You think so? Yeah?
I guess so.
I'm excited about that.
I guess
Because
so.
the brain was definitely something. I feel like this was
I'm
gonna
looking at how this one's prepared here, and it has a lot of stuff to go with it in addition to just the meat. So not like there's onions and
be.
salsa.
So we're not
There's
talking
already
about what
salsa.
it is now? I think we should talk about it first.
I think there's
How about let's taste it, and let's see what if you
I
can
want to
guess.
see your guess.
Okay, alright. I'll
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh.
So
This is the one, when I ordered it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do this one today.
Okay.
The other ones were, okay, the brains were close second, but this one's the one I was more worried about, to be honest,
Okay.
and especially if I like it right there. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud. I have to do it fast because I know you guys work with that.
And there's something
Mario's face.
chewy, or not chewy, but soft. This is like intestines. I don't even know, man.
Okay, that's good. Cool, I did it. That's fantastic.
actually, that was the chicken.
Nope, don't do it. Don't do it again. I can't handle that. A couple guesses. Based off of what, how soft it was. Intestines was a guess. Not intestines. I will say that there's some good spice to it though.
Okay.
Whew. I think that's as much as I can do.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
It's not bad, but just knowing what it is and that's as much as I can do.
Is it penis?
No. No, that would be, I should have found that! No, it's not. No.
Video 2.
Yeah. No.
You put it in salsa.
Yeah.
I want to try this with the red salsa.
So I'm going to share what it is now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh,
Well, hold on.
No,
I
eyes.
was gonna say he was kind of close. It was not one eye, but two.
Well, it depends on the cow.
Wow, I would not have guessed that.
Eyes. Ovals. Yeah.
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 Interesting.
The next one is something I didn't even know they
We'll
sold.
take some of the sauce.
Yeah, for sure. Red or green?
Red.
Red, okay. Should we check to see if anybody has any questions or just trying to?
Yeah.
I don't know how to run it, so I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Just ate some eyeballs.
Eyeballs are
Have any of you guys ever eaten eyeballs before?
Um,
Because I just ate some eyeballs.
I'm gonna-
Did you think that's nice, Chaz?
Okay, what?
Hi, Carmen. How's it going? Friggy Frog? So this is what eyeballs look like on a taco. Eyeball tacos right there. What's the time here in our country? It is 2:14 p.m. in the afternoon. How about you? What time is it? Where you're at? Chaz wants to know how do the eyeballs taste.
If it was a blind test and I had no idea what it was, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more. How do they taste? The flavor was good. For me, they were just a little too gelatinous, a little too soft. And knowing that it's eyeball for me was a little rough. But the flavor itself, they weren't as bad as the brains. The brains were the worst ones for me so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like the brains. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say the brains were the most difficult ones. Maddie wants a shout out. What's up, Maddie? How's it going?
Maddie, what's up?
Yo, Zephyr, how are you? And Ishon says it's 11:15 p.m. in CET. Anybody know what CET in the country CET would be?
CST is Central.
Well, I was thinking of
It's a different region for sure.
Yeah, that's 8. You said 11, so that'd be 9 hours
Hi,
ahead.
Chaz.
That's Central European time.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
because I was gonna say that's 9. Most of Europe is 9 hours ahead.
That could be Belgium, Madrid, Paris, Rome, Berlin.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie says 10:15, or he's watching.
I was gonna say, so Charlie's probably GMT then, because that's the Greenwich Mean Time.
Good one.
Ishon is in
Central Europe.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't it still interesting to think that like how we do like time zones here in America is like the same in Europe. It's like America's like the size of Europe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Europe is a little bit more centralized with their time zones though. If our time zones were like Europe, the only similar part would be like Alaska and Iceland. They're kind of off on the side. They kind of have their own thing. And then a good portion of Europe runs on the same time, except for like some of the western parts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, most there are a few countries that are 8 hours. Most are 9. And then you have countries like China, who your experience. Do you remember what they do for time zones? One time zone.
Yeah.
No matter where you are in the country, it is that time.
Kind of cool, and I guess it's kind of cool.
It's
It's
just
in the middle.
almost everybody's in the middle. Almost everybody's on that east side.
Outskirts. All right, let's try this next one. And
Yeah.
for
Oh,
this-
this one will be cut up into smaller pieces.
Yeah, this one's in thirds. Smaller pieces.
Yeah.
I'm running out of steam.
So I want you guys to think
I
what are your favorites, or what will be your favorite and least favorite by the end of all this. So.
We really should start.
The crickets.
The crickets.
I'm still eating it.
Shockingly good.
Yeah.
Shockingly good. It's so interesting. There's some comfort in just going back to the cricket.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's good. All right, I'll grab this one.
Yeah, we want you to have the full experience here. I actually don't remember what this one is.
This one, do you want me to share it already? Pallets.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah. And this is literally they only had enough meat in the entire restaurant to make one taco. I was like, let's do it. So,
Pallets, you said?
Yeah.
Cheeks.
like the roof of the mouth.
Oh.
yeah.
Or the ceiling.
Yeah, ceiling roof.
Of the,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are we expecting with the flavor? Well, not the consistency. Once again, I'm expecting rubbery.
So I think it's going to be similar to a little similar to the lips, but a little bit more, not as
chewy,
rubbery.
right?
Yeah, a little bit more.
I think we're true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's pretty good. That one's really good.
Yeah, not bad.
You like it?
Me?
Definitely adding some salsa to it.
Interesting.
Yeah. It has a completely different flavor than what I was anticipating. Like it's good.
Flavor and consistency, though, right? It's soft.
I couldn't get a lock on the consistency, to be honest. Like I had two different bites and both were different.
Well,
So
maybe I shouldn't take another bite then, because that first bite was great. Let's see. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Wow. Good job.
sound like a parent there.
Good job, little Tony.
Went for about 5.
No, that was good. That was good. I finished it.
Yeah.
Granted, it was a third, but still. What was that one again? Oh, eyeball.
No, we don't know. Try it.
Chicken.
Ooh,
What are your thoughts?
I've had enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Had enough of that one or had enough?
Oh, is there one more?
No.
no.
That was
Two more? Oh, God. Okay.
We can cut them into small pieces.
Yeah, we can cut them smaller if you'd like.
I'm trying to remember what these were. Macisa, how would you describe macisa?
Maciza. Is it like the fat?
It's cabeza. No, it's cabeza. It's everything, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But this might be goat, or, yeah.
Mm.
So it's everything from the goat head, like all the different meats, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Macisa.
Maciza de puerco or beef?
Or it might be beef. I thought it was, I think it was,
Maciza is
oh, they're good.
a
Yeah,
cut
rice.
of pork from the shoulder.
Oh, the shoulder?
Its American equivalent is known as pork cushion meat.
One, oh, that one, sorry. Sorry, one quick, so just the ones on this side. This
Are we sure of this?
So melodies.
That's how we left the chicken.
And
Oh, they should be.
Huh.
so it's
They
like,
look very
I think it's
similar.
like everything else.
What's the other one?
No.
Yeah.
What is the other one?
Parts.
I'm looking at their menu right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see what it was after.
Cool ball.
No, I'll check out my other.
It almost looks like Cuba.
Cabeza?
No.
No. Let's just see. Let's start cutting. Are you okay with a half, or do you want to start doing thirds? Like,
I'll do the
is it-
third.
No,
Okay.
Macisa is head meat. Macisa is head meat. And which one was the last one with the C? C. Cachete.
Oh.
That says gotcha.
I think it's cachete. Yeah, because I ordered cachete and we haven't had that yet.
That's like 4 letters.
I know.
Yeah, she wrote it down. Yeah, that's cachete. And the last one is cheek. So,
Or I don't know.
let's just
I
cut
have-
this one into thirds. We're all
No, I know. That's what, no, I just meant like
sorry.
I don't know like which one's gonna be which at this point though.
Well, you
Because
pulled from-
they all look
oh.
very similar,
Yeah.
Okay.
and like not I mean actually these all look good too. But
That looks like cachete.
That looks like my cabeza.
I'm sorry, I gave you the biggest piece again. It's our guest of honor.
Are you sorry for giving him the biggest piece, or are you sorry for taking the smallest piece?
Reframing. All right, I am gonna add salsa to these because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I have not added any salsas to them.
Oh.
So maybe that's a trick. Let's add some salsas and see where we go.
Wait, you haven't had salsas on any of them?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's. I just feel like you guys are enjoying it.
I usually do the first bite without salsa.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. They get good flavor.
Okay. I don't know, let's guess. I think this one's gonna be cachete, cheek.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
It's very gelatinous.
Like not easy to chew.
Hmm?
Not easy to chew.
No,
Like melted.
yeah, like gelatinous, yeah. Jello.
Oh. There's an interesting piece.
This is like getting a mix of all the other flavors, like the textures.
This must be the head meat.
Yeah,
There must be
yeah,
a
that
combination
has
of all
to
of
be
them.
that.
There were different consistencies there. So yeah, that one was the maciza.
That was like the almost when you get near the end of the TV show, how they have like a recap episode. This was just recapping all the flavors we had just had.
On the previous episode, all right, we're almost finished here.
Star foods.
Oof, okay. Last one, the last one should be cheek. I'm expecting that one. We didn't have lingua, so what would this be most similar to? What was the one that was kind of like the big we were talking about earlier? Lips?
So that's
I don't think it's going to be as rubbery as the lips. I think this is probably just going to be real soft meat. I'm hoping this is a good way to end it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Blame the drum.
jinx it.
It's gonna pass out. Vamos a venir tacos.
All right. Mitzi, would you like? No,
Guys, enjoy.
I'm stuffed.
Yeah, I'm
No.
really full.
Okay.
All this meat.
Whoa. You want a big piece, a medium piece, or the small piece?
Me or
I'll take the small piece.
Okay.
Since Tony got the small piece last time.
Okay, here you go. Tony, you want the medium or the large?
Either one. If it's the medium, I'll take the medium. I'll take the one on the end.
That's a medium one.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot how full it was, and I just had to shut that top of it. So now I'm like, whew. Oh, and these are hefty. Look at this.
These are the heaviest one for sure.
And this is what now?
This one.
The cheek of that, right?
Cheek.
Cheek, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, just by looking at it, it looks like it's quite tender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one,
I am too.
but I'm not going to eat it all in one bite because I don't know.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you have?
No, this is good.
There were some interesting sounds over there.
That was really good.
Yeah?
I think it just tastes like shredded beef.
Yeah. He doesn't trust me.
It sounds sarcastic. Yeah.
How am I done? Let me see that.
The red one?
Yeah, what do you say?
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Big
too.
Sure.
space. Okay, you guys are gonna run around Salona after you
Yeah.
are done eating.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That was good.
I like it.
Fun stuff. It does. This one tastes like Medulia.
Mm-hmm.
Like a barbacoa again.
I knew that this one was gonna be like really good. So this is another one that I had.
You guys did it!
Woo!
That was fun. What did we learn? What was our favorite?
The crickets, by far.
Outside of the crickets. Because the crickets were great.
Amazing.
Actually, I'm gonna little palate cleanser. Even though we did have palate already. Oh, that's a piece of garlic. Arnold, what was your favorite?
I mean, the cheek. The last one we had was fantastic. But my number 2 though would be the lips. I really like the lips. I know you guys weren't as big on those ones, but
I'm trying to remember which ones we had at this point.
what's this tray down here that says eyes? No.
What? No, dude, don't do that to me. So we had the head meat. We had cachete, which was cheek. We had lips. We had paladar, the palate. We had brain, eyes.
The
Oh, and the wheat lacoche. The wheat lacoche was up there for sure for me. I love that one.
yeah, it was a good start.
Shockingly good. I thought it was in. I didn't know what to expect with that one. That one was good. What was your least? Yeah, what was your least favorite?
Probably the brains.
Brains, right?
Yeah.
The second brains.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, The consistency is strange.
Oh yeah.
For me, it was the eyes. I do
Ooh,
not
yeah.
like the eyes.
I didn't mind
See,
that.
You mind
Um, I had a bite that was
Aye, aye, aye.
very. Yeah, I had a bite that was very oystery.
Oyster.
And yeah, that's one thing I'm not
Oh
super
really?
big on.
Next time we'll do oysters.
Yeah.
Oh, different types of oysters.
Well, you know, the thing is though, it's just like I had, maybe there's better oysters. I had Chinese style oysters, and those are one of my least favorite things.
Yeah. That was great. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
That
so
was
much,
fun.
man. Yeah. Damn. That was awesome.
Yeah. Jerk the end. I couldn't finish it down,
But really, I'm curious in your thoughts. How about the drinks?
Oh yeah, the drinks. What was your
Drinks.
favorite?
probably the hibiscus.
Yeah?
It was really good.
Cool.
Yeah, that was
Cool.
sweet. I really like that one.
Yeah.
And I've had horchata before,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like I don't know, almost like a spiced milk tea almost.
Interesting.
Is what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Because of the cinnamon and everything in there.
And-
I mean, I love horchata, so I'm biased, but I don't know, all three of them are great, though. I love them all.
Yeah.
Turmeric was good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I have
the
the same one.
hibiscus flower was the sweetest. I like the sweet too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, and it was also kind of cool to think you're drinking flower juice. Yeah.
It's really interesting that I have a cricket leg stuck between my teeth.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it out. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
for joining
man.
us,
Yeah,
and that
of
was
course.
fun. That was
That
a
was
cool
fun.
experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do some more of this, and then we're gonna get set up for the event.
Do we have, are there any questions from the community or anything
Oh.
like that? Any final round?
Let's see. Anybody have any questions they want to ask before we wrap up? What's up, Ole? Chaz wants to know how old I am. You guys, anyone want to guess how old I am?
42.
I was gonna say 36.
35.
I will just go with
Price is right. 17.
37.
I am 39.
39.
39 years old. This is my last year of my 30s.
And I only said
Losing the hair.
I only said 42 because that's am I 42? I'm gonna be 42.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 42.
I
so
thought
it was safe.
I thought about 39, but with facial hair, it's tough to see certain things. So I was like, I'm gonna go lower just in case.
Yeah, 39. Mr. Mole wants a shout out.
Mr. Mole.
This, that's the
And
one you wanted.
Sonia Fields first says, "Can I get a shadow?" But then she says, "Can I get a shout out?" I'll give you a shadow and a shout out.
Shout out to
Sonia Fields.
Sonia Fields.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hi Angel, how's it going? Oh, thank you, Tilly. So good to see you here. So, if what you guys should do, as we're finishing up here, go follow my host, Salona Wellness. Salona Wellness is who invited me down here to San Diego, and I'm going to be playing some music here shortly for a sound healing event and do some meditation too. So maybe I'll do a live video of that too.
So that's salonawellness.sd.
SalonaWellness.sd. Go follow SalonaWellness.sd on Instagram. And what about on YouTube? How can
I
people
believe
follow
everything
you?
else will be just Salona Wellness.
Just
Yeah,
Salona
YouTube,
Wellness,
TikTok.
SOLUNA Wellness, Salona Wellness on YouTube. And I'll put a link in the comment section after I post this too. So, anything else you guys wanted to say, or want to wrap it up?
No, thank you all for joining us. This was a great experience. Thank you so much. We're thrilled to have you here, and let's get ready for the event today.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you
All
guys in
right.
a bit, hopefully.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for
Thank
being
you, guys.
here. And come back and listen to some music a little later, okay? Love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye, you too.
That was fun.